Welcome, standout fans. It's your boy Rod Money here. Another episode of Science of Stats. You can follow me on all social media handles at Rod Monies. You can follow the page as well, and subscribe to us on YouTube at all social media handles. Everything at Standout Sports with the Z at the end. So today's episode is gonna be about MLB free agency. As you guys know, there's a lot of big names in the free agent market. So basically, I'm gonna give you guys my predictions of a couple teams where some players could land. Some players I'm gonna have 2-3 teams maybe, and some players I'm gonna have one. Just predictions, obviously. Just to start, I'm gonna start with Trevor Bauer. I have him going to the Dodgers or White Sox. And the Dodgers because obviously, the fact they fit his ego, and when your pitcher as good as him, you're gonna want to go to a team that's contending and winning. And the Dodgers obviously just won the World Series, so that's why I could see him going there. Or the White Sox because um, you know, Trevor Bauer's been in the league for a little bit. So what a team like the White Sox who's up and coming, they're gonna want, a veteran, a good veteran who's, a veteran but still young, obviously, to come help that team on the pitching side, and Trevor Bauer would be perfect for that. I have JT Realmuto re-signing with Philly. I could also see him possibly going to the Mets. Obviously after cleaning out their front office and everything. But I just feel like he's going to stay put in Philly, while they try to build that championship team they were trying to when they signed Bryce Harper. George Springer, I have him going to the White Sox. Same reason that I could see Bauer going there. They're going to need a veteran bat in the lineup. And of all the guys out there, who would be better for the job than George Springer? That's really the only team I could really see him signing with. Marcel Ozuna, go to the Nationals. Obviously, they need that extra bat. Obviously, last season their problem wasn't just pitching, it was hitting as well. They can't score runs. So they need an extra bat from Ozuna. DJ LeMahieu, I actually have him signing with his former team, the Chicago Cubs, just for the fact that he can play basically the whole infield. So Rizzo needs a day off, he can play first. Horn needs a day off, whatever, he can play second. Bowden needs a day off, he can play third. So I think that's be a good move for them. Have another guy that can move around the infield. But that's obviously if they dump Bryant or not. I'm hoping that they dump Bryant, but who knows? Marcus Stroman, I got the Angels and Cubs, because those two teams are trying to prove something. Obviously, the Cubs still want to show they can contend, and they need starting pitching since there's no more lesser from what we know of right now, and Quintana. And the Angels, just because obviously, like I said, they're trying to get better and then trying to improve. So signing him would be very big for that Angels team, but they obviously need a bunch of bats too. I got Ha-Seong Kim signed with the Rangers. Rangers could obviously use his defensive help and obviously his bat, so I could see them doing that. Didi Gregorius, I haven't signed with the Reds. Obviously the Reds are obviously up and coming. They started playing very well last season. Obviously, it's a shortened season, but I feel they could use him and his diversity and just obviously, make a run for it and push to that NL Central title. At the Giants, signing Kevin Gausman. Tanaka re-signing with the Yanks. I have Liam Hendricks signing with the Cubs. Only reason I'm having more starting pitchers and relief pitchers sign with the Cubs it's because I believe that the Cubs are going to be very active while looking for pitchers because they obviously need relief pitching and they obviously need starting pitching. So I feel like everyone who's out there, they're gonna try to acquire. Not gonna be successful at all of them, but they're obviously gonna try to acquire the best pitching possible. So Liam Hendricks is a guy that I could see them going after. Pitched great for the A's last year. So that's why obviously make my pick for that. Michael Brantley signed with the Braves. Obviously, Brantley is a very excellent player. They could use his bat and try to make that push to the World Series. They're only a couple games short making it to the World Series. So next year, obviously, they're going to try to make a push and, try to get there. Justin Turner got re-signed with the Dodgers, of course. I feel like he's going to finish his career in LA. Great first baseman. So that's what I got with that. James McCann re-signed with the White Sox. He could use his veteran presence, and helped win baseball games. And Jock Peterson, I have him going to the team he was supposed to be traded to originally, the Angels, just because obviously, Trout needs help. They need more bats in the lineup. And, he could really boost that offense, I believe. Jose Quintana, I got him signed with the Red Sox, the Angels. Angels, obviously the same reason, I predicted possibly Stroman going there. Just because, they need pitching. They need hitting and pitching. So, they're going to do everything. Joe Maddon's going to do his best. Obviously, that's a former player. So, I do believe that he actually might sign with the Angels. And the Red Sox, obviously, after a rough season last season, they're looking to bounce back. And even though Quintana could be a little inconsistent, I feel like they're going to grab him and try to make that run back to the top of the division. Nelson Cruz got him signed with the Twins. Obviously, Twins are going to need DH. So, what better guy to have DH, 40-year-old veteran Nelson Cruz. Jackie Bradley Jr. Got him signed with the Astros. Obviously, if Brantley and Springer leave, there's going to be a hole for Jackie Bradley Jr., and I believe they're going to try to pick him up because obviously Houston still wants to make noise in the AL West. James Paxton, I'm going with the White Sox. Obviously, they said they need pitching, so they're looking to obviously grab more veterans, and James Paxton's a guy you would want on your team. Colton Wong, Red Sox, same reason. Red Sox looking to bounce back, and I believe Colton Wong just won a Golden Glove, so what's better than grabbing Golden Glove player that's on the market. I have Rosenthal signing with the Cubs. Obviously, need pitching. La Stella re-signed with the A's. Playing really great with them. Obviously, been playing great at the Angels too. Ever since he left the Cubs, he's been playing great. Kluber, I haven't signed with the Cubs just because, like I said again, the Cubs are going to try to go after everybody possible, but I feel like they're going to land Kluber for a low price, so I feel like they're going to take that risk. Molina, obviously going to resign with the Cardinals. It's a long-time Cardinal. Same with Adam Wainwright. He's going to resign with the Cardinals. I have Charlie Morton possibly teaming up with Real Muto in New York playing for the Mets. My guy John Lester, I feel like he's going to sign with the Braves if he does not sign with the Red Sox or Cubs. Obviously, Red Sox and Cubs were two teams he's been with the longest. But I feel like if because he's obviously going to retire in the next couple of years, he doesn't want to compete again. He's not going to be competing in Boston and Chicago. So I feel like he's going to go to a team like the Braves on a veteran minimum. Cole Hamels, obviously, I feel like he's going to sign with the Padres because the Padres obviously need veteran pitching. Clevenger was hurt, and they're still a young team, so having veteran pitching would help them out so much. It's definitely needed. So they definitely need to go acquire Hamels. That team's on the rise, so watch out for the Padres. Rick Porcello, Tigers, and then Chris Archer, Chicago Cubs. Chris Archer was once a Cub, but never made it to the big league roster. I believe he was traded to Tampa Bay when the Cubs acquired Matt Garza. So the fact that he could be potentially back in a Cubs uniform where he should have been in the first place is nice to see. And yeah, guys, that's my predictions. Obviously, I might, closer to beginning of free agency, I might do another updated one, going off what I hear from rumors and stuff like that. So I'll just continue, obviously look into that. And then if I need to drop another video, more predictions and stuff, whatever, I'll definitely do it. But as of right now, it's all I got. So thank you guys for listening today to another episode of Science Over Stats. Stay tuned for more episodes. Like I mentioned before, we're actually working on a rebrand. Trying to change the culture here at Standout Sports, and then go from there. Obviously want to blow up, make big, obviously, and give you guys great sports content. So yeah, guys, take care, and we'll see you back soon in another episode of Science Over Stats.